And then we've got this Zack Snyder connection. Turkey and Snyder's connection also goes beyond one movie. In July 24, Turkey posted a photo with Zack Snyder, Deborah Snyder and Dana White teasing surprises on the way. That eventually led to Brawlers. Since then, the Snyder-Turkey connection has only grown more public, with Turkey calling Snyder the great director Zack Snyder, and Snyder recently calling Turkey such an amazing force in entertainment. He's got his hands all over boxing, that's for sure. Every major fight in the last 2, 3, 4 years, just Turkey. Turkey's had his hands all over boxing in the last few years, that's for sure. When Turkey launched the Ring comic series through Dark Horse with writer Gail Simon, our insiders pointed out another Snyder connection. Simone wrote Snyder's Rebel Moon comics, and we were told that Snyder recommended Simone to the Saudis for the project. Our insiders have also consistently told us the Saudis are big comic book fans. Turkey's own production company posting DC vs Marvel content, Batman comparisons, Spider-Man posts and Avengers material does not just back that up, it shows exactly which franchises are on the radar. So where does the DC vs Marvel rumour stand? So we were upfront in November that a DC vs Marvel project was a long shot. We are still not saying it is confirmed. What we can say is this: the man whose production company is already working with Zack Snyder, who our insiders say is tied to the Snyderverse return through the Paramount WBD deal, also founded a production company that pinned a DC vs Marvel post to the top of its Instagram page. He also personally liked it months before we were told those discussions had taken place. That is not a coincidence. We are going to ignore. In my opinion, in my very humble opinion, I think this is extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely that we actually get a live action, even animated, just a theatrical, like a Marvel DC crossover in theatrical format, animation or live action. I consider that to be extremely unlikely. Probably 1 or 2% chance of actually happening. 5% chance maximum, honestly. If we're being honest. That really is. The chances of this actually coming to fruition is extremely likely. Marvel have been better at it than DC, but just look at how many projects get teased, announced, scheduled, put on the lineup, that gets shown at Comic-Cons, and then just nothing ever happens. DC has had a big issue with that. Like when Snyder was in charge, we had so many movies that were announced, that were put up on the slate, that just never happened. Cyborg, the Justice League trilogy, Man of Steel 2, the Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman, Martian Manhunter, just so many projects announced, teased, that just literally never fucking happened, just disappeared, just disappeared. Marvel's a lot better. than DC in those regards. It has happened a few times with Marvel where things have just completely fallen apart. I mean, Star Wars is notoriously modern. Star Wars, modern Lucasfilm under Disney, is notoriously bad for announcing projects that just do not fucking happen. I mean, don't even get me on Star Wars. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy would announce like 5 projects a year that just never fucking happened. Just turned into dust. I mean, Kenobi trilogy turned into a TV show. Rian Johnson trilogy. Boba Fett movie turned into a TV show. The Lando show. Rogue Squadron. We've got the Rey movie, which I just don't think's ever going to happen. Yeah. So, what is the likelihood of a Marvel DC crossover in the theatrical format? Animation or otherwise, animation or live action. Extremely low, I think. That's honestly what I think. There's not a lot to this rumour, to be honest. I mean, the posts from Turkey, the posts from Turkey and his production company are interesting, and there might be a little something there, potentially. There's a little something there. But it's not a lot, is it? It's not a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think this would be awesome. I mean, I think perhaps if you did this, if you did like a Captain America Civil War type movie, but it's Marvel versus DC, a full-on crossover, if you had done that like 5-10 years ago, during the superhero boom, you would have had a $2.5 billion movie. You probably would have had the biggest movie of all time. Yeah, that's all I wanted to cover for today. So, see you later.